Hi Aquarius, this is your April 2021 tarot forecast. So this is for, this is for all Aquarius placements. So wherever your Aquarius sits, guys, and all 11th house. So Aquarius, 11th house energy, Aquarius, April 2021. And yes, for whatever reason, my throat is still completely screwed up. So instead of putting these readings off any longer, just forgive me if I need to clear my throat, guys. It's just the way it is now, I guess. I'm not sick, I swear to God. I just don't know. My throat does this now. Alrighty, so Aquarius. What do you need to know, Aquarius? All Aquarius placements, 11th house, Aquarius, April 2021. April 2021. Aquarius. Okay, starting out with 2 majors, 3 majors, 4 majors. Okay. Okay. I'll take that too. Bottom of the deck energy for you are 2 wands energies. So we have the 3 of wands, and then underneath that we had the 6 of wands. So the envelope or basket in which your entire reading sits in, guys, is congratulations is all I have to say. Everything you've ever hoped for is coming in for you. I feel on some level you feel like it could be a little bit too effortless. I feel like you might even think or feel or imagine somehow, or even you might even be perturbed or don't even like that it feels as easy or flawless or simple as it is. And you might even find it a little bit embarrassing. If you're a really shy person, but you're definitely being put in the spotlight here. You're definitely put on a pedestal. Someone is looking forward to seeing you, or you're looking forward to seeing them. Your ships are coming in exactly what you expected. Absolute, I would say, success. Okay. And no matter how you put these, even if it was the 6 on top, which it wasn't, it was the 3 on top, looking here at the 6. So you can expect profound success and victory. This is a general reading. This can be work, love, finance, career, travel, spiritual matters. Whatever is going on in your life, this is a general reading. Use these messages as you see fit. But whatever this energy is around, it's fire energy, it's expansive, it's life-altering, and it's successful. So very, very, very good to see that there for you. I'm trying to move this mic out of my way there. So in the recent past, right, what you're just coming out of, energy you're just moving out of, is strength partnered here with the Hermit. So we have Leo and Virgo energy. It could be that the summertime means something to you, or something's going to happen in the summertime. But we do have both Leo and Virgo. These sit, July, August. So that might be special for you for some reason. I just need to drink 1 second. But in terms of energy, we're dealing with 5th and 6th houses. So we're dealing with creativity. We're dealing with, dad energy, authority, fun, sexual excitement. Being young at heart, the heart in general, if it was a body part, your heart space. The strength really says, though, that you are withholding your emotions. You're holding them in. You're holding something back, Aquarius. And you can see this wise old man. He took himself to the top of a mountain. He learned something distinct and wise about himself. So he's learned to do this. This is his wisdom, that he can hold on to this, that he can withhold or withdraw a sense of exposure. And it's so interesting to me that for a fire sign ruled card, for this to be self-control is essentially what strength is speaking to, as opposed to the Chariot, which comes right before that, which is forced outward control. You're going to control your environment. This is self-control. So, and the wise man at the top of the mountain, like, you've really assessed something. You've really acknowledge something about yourself, and you have, and no one can take this from you, right? Like, you've learned this and discovered this for yourself and applied this for yourself. So you have what could be considered by many, many people an authoritative, appealing sense of self-control through wisdom and knowledge. And there's enlightenment. There is a loneliness. You had to have become lonely or gone deep within yourself. This is sort of Gnostic energy here with this hermit in order to have that self-control. So, great deal of wisdom and love here. It could even be a wise kind of love as well. You know, having gotten to know yourself and your own heart and your deepest self, humanity at large, okay? You discovered a greater wisdom there. And there could even be a greater wisdom that you have acknowledged within the sense of self-control as well. And you take a lot of perhaps even pleasure. 5th house is the house of pleasure as well. So you could find some pleasure in your own enlightenment, or you could be having enlightenment shone on your pleasures and your creative energies. Here in the situation for the month is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is Pisces energy, 12th house energy, illusions, fantasy, cinema, the madman, the psychotic, whatever it is here. But interestingly enough, the wise man on the mountain in his lantern is the same enlightenment as this guy who got hung upside down or put out in the public square to be humiliated or was forced to surrender, sacrifice, or release something. So it's very interesting to me here that the situation is enlightenment. Okay? The situation for the month for you is pure enlightenment. And this is going to lend, I think you're learning about your feelings. I think you're learning and you're going to be successful about your own feelings. Not that you have to control your feelings, but that you can control how you express them now. And I think it might have been different a little while ago, or for all your life maybe, where you feel like the control of your feelings was the denial of them. And that was a good thing. But in your heart it wasn't. You had to go deep. You had to be able to express them in a way that was meaningful and truthful and honest, but also didn't make you so vulnerable that you were afraid, that empowered you somehow. And I think this was a really important and possibly even potent learning curve for you, because 2 cards of enlightenment right next to each other, the recent past and then the situation. So I think this enlightenment and this sense of personal power is leading you to the situation for April, which is the sacrifice, surrender, or release through enlightenment has to do with your heart space, has to do with how you express what's in your heart, your own love language. You could be dealing with a younger person, a younger water sign. You could be feeling new at expressing your emotions, and this could be you. You could be dealing with a child, a water sign child here as well. You do have more Leo energy over here in your advice or outcome card. I love seeing that Wands energy here for you, like more Wands energy. You could be dealing with a Leo individual in general, or Virgo, as I said. Pisces, we do have some Mars energy here as well with the Judgment, but Mars and Pluto, I guess Scorpio. But it is interesting to see the 5 of Cups right under this acknowledgement, this deep, you know what it is you need to let go of. You know what it is that you needed to let go of, some old energy. It could have just been an ex. It could have just been whatever the old energy was, guys. Frankly, I'll leave it there. But with this Hanged Man, the surrender, sacrifice, release right above the situation, which is right above, the near future, which is the Page of Cups. I think you've just maybe come to terms with something. Maybe even come to terms with your own feelings. And how wonderful. If that's the case, congratulations. So the reason for the situation here is judgment, right? It's a second chance. It's a judgment call. This could also be considered a purpose, your purpose. As you can see here, they are pretty much coming back from the dead. This is also Easter. If you were looking at, a time period, we're looking here at Easter time, beginning to mid-April. Something profound could be happening here. It could be around a Leo individual, creativity, passion, support, business, career, enterprise, boss energy, dad energy. It is above, success. What did I say? There more Leo and especially King of Wands energy. There's just a lot of creative, successful potential here, but a second chance at it. And I think that's wonderful, because I feel really strongly here that you maybe didn't give yourself the credit, or you didn't give yourself an opportunity, or someone around you didn't, or something like that here recently. And I think that you just decided to let those old messages go. Let those, and perhaps they were feelings, and that's what you had to come to terms with. Maybe those messages were impacting your emotions so much that in such a powerful way you've managed to dismiss all those, right? Because here in your present is the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is a disappointment, it's a loss. And it could even just be the loss of the old self, the loss of an old part of you, the loss of something that you thought was going to manifest, but didn't in the way that you wanted it to. But you've developed self-control over this feeling, and you've gained some enormous wisdom over it. So I really feel that whether or not you're beginning a new relationship, reviving an old relationship, regenerating an older relationship, or getting into a new part or a new phase of your new relationship, I feel like in many ways here you just kind of get rid of the ex, or like whatever, old energy, old heart space energy, old feelings, old a sense of yourself, who you are. I mean, you go from a disappointment to a little message of love to you're the king. Like, wow. So like you level up fast here, and someone is loving it. Like whoever is around you is digging this. And so this is very welcome. So in your near future is the Page of Cups, right? And here's where I'm seeing right below the surrender, sacrifice, or release, this enlightenment, that level of enlightenment around that Page of Cups is so beautiful. And this is how I know it's going to be met and matched in a beautiful way, because the whole arc of the month for you is success and victory. And then your outcome card being the King of Wands here. Like, he's very attractive, first of all. This is a very attractive energy. And Aquarius, that is your opposite sign, right? So you could just be feeling both sides of yourself. Even if you were shy or consider yourself not really a public type person, you could be put in the spotlight, or you could be gravitating toward the spotlight willingly, right? Someone wants to show you off, or you want to show something off here. Very much spotlight energy. I really don't need a whole lot of more information. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Wow. If this is a love reading for you, I would suggest here that you have like a divine counterpart, that you've definitely met your match after rest and recovery, after some discussion. Yeah. Big changes. I'm actually not going to qualify any of these cards here, guys, because I feel very confident in that message. It's a very cut and dry message for you. Very simple, very clear. Yeah, so really gorgeous, especially for the end of the month for you. I think a lot of this is just you overcoming your own limitations, your own fears, and allowing that enlightenment, allowing an aha moment, particularly around your heart, a heart space, a language of love, a message of love. So let's get out your oracles for you. Wow, and this could have just been about, learning what it is you really wanted and what it is you really needed, and that was the conversation, or that was what you needed to express, right? Because that is a vulnerable place to be. Goodness knows it is. Goodness knows it's a vulnerable place to be. All right. But you got this, and I think you're more secure, and you have a lot more personal power now through experience. And I think that's definitely you will see this month that will pay off for you. For a fork in the road, yup, fork in the road, Holmes, okay? You want to get down from that rope eventually, so you have to make a new path for yourself. So, you know, maybe pick the new path, pick the rebirth, pick something that has a lot of soul, a lot of heart. Mouse is scrutiny energy. I think things are fine if they're scrutinized, just don't get stuck there. Remember, the eagle has the wide range view. The mouse looks at everything very carefully and perhaps even a little bit too long. So don't over fanaticize about something, but definitely get detailed and then move on. We have your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Totally. Like I said, whether this is an existing relationship or a new one, it could be someone coming in from your past or something showing you a purpose. Even if you're not together with them, you see something about yourself that's profound through the other person or through the experience or through a second chance at something. So definitely make that move. Don't show any fear there. And then divine timing. Yeah, I really feel like it was just a time and a place was meant to be, and you were meant to experience things the way you did in order for you to come out this side of it. And I'm saying that because it was by your hand and your power. And I really feel maybe someone had tried to show you this before, or maybe you tried to seek it before, whatever it is, and you kept running into roadblocks, or there was just something in the way or something. And it's almost like when you did this yourself, or when you took something upon yourself, or you figured it out, that's how it came to pass, and that's how it manifested, so that it's real for you. So you can feel your feelings, you can acknowledge what's lost or what was disappointing and move on, right? So you can let go. So really beautiful reading, Aquarius. So happy for you. I feel like you're released from something that was kind of weighty, and I feel that you can finally, you know, express yourself and have a lot of fun in a really physical way here. So I'm pleased to see that for you as well. So enjoy your April, Aquarius. Bye for now.